Hello everyone, my name is Venkat. Today I am going to share attacking reagent. Attacking reagents. Attacking reagent. What is mean by attacking reagent? The species which attacks on substrate molecule or intermediate. The species which attacks an substrate molecule or intermediate and form a product is called as attacking reagent. The species the species which attacks on a substrate molecule or intermediate and form a product is called as attacking reagent. Attacking reagent. The reagent can classify into electrophiles, nucleophiles, free radicals. The reagent can classify into electrophiles, nucleophiles, free radicals. The reagent can classify into electrophiles, nucleophiles, and free radicals. Let's start with electrophiles. 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 Electro means electron, philes means loving. It means electron loving species are called electrophiles. Electro. It means electron. Philes. It means loving. Electron loving species are called electrophiles. Other definition of electrophile, the reagent which attacks on negative of molecule, negative of the molecules are loving electrons loving electrons called as electrophiles. Electrophiles can be classified into two types. They are charged electrophiles, neutral electrophiles. Electrophiles can be classified into two types. They are charged electrophiles or positive charged electrophiles or neutral electrophiles. See, electrophiles are two types. They are charged electrophiles. They are charged electrophiles. It means positive charge in which central atom has Incomplete octet. Incomplete octet is the charged electrophile. The charged electrophile. Charged electrophile. Positive charged which central atom which has incomplete octet is called charged electrophile. Example of charged electrophiles: H plus, Cl plus, Br plus, I plus, NO2 plus, R3, C plus, R plus, NO2 plus, NO plus, SO3H plus. These are example of charged electrophiles. Generally, all cations are charged electrophiles. Generally, all cations are charged electrophiles, except cations of first year, second year elements like Al3 plus. The second one is neutral electrophile. Neutral electrophile. Neutral electrophiles. What is meant by neutral electrophile? Which possess electron deficiency. Which possess electron deficiency. Which possess electron deficiency. They act as Lewis acid. They act as Lewis acid. Lewis acid. See example of neutral electrophiles: Bf3, boron trifluoride, aluminium trichloride, AlCl3, sulfur trioxide SO3, ZnCl2, BeCl2, FeCl3, SnCl2, CO2, SnCl4. These are the example of neutral electrophiles. These are the neutral electrophiles. Next one, second one is a nucleophile. Second one is a nucleophile. Nucleophiles. Nucleo means nucleons, philes means loving. Nucleon loving species are called nucleophiles. Nucleon loving species are called nucleophiles. Let's say nucleo. It means nucleons. Philes means loving. It means loving. See, another definition is which attacks a positive site of substrate, which attacks on positive site of the substrate, or loves nucleons. Loves nucleons are called nucleophiles. It can be classified into three types. The nucleophiles can be classified into three types. They are charged nucleophiles. They are charged nucleophiles. They are charged nucleophiles. They are charged nucleophiles. Negatively charged species. Negatively charged species. Negatively charged species are charged nucleophiles. Or charged nucleophiles. Charged nucleophiles. Example. Example of charged nucleophiles. See, H minus, OH minus, OR minus, Cn minus, X minus. X minus means halide. Cl minus, Br minus, I minus, and F minus, and R minus, and COO minus, NH2 minus, RNH minus, R3N minus, R3C minus, CH3COCH2 minus, N3 minus, SH minus, NO2 minus, RS minus. These are the example of charged nucleophiles. These are the example of charged nucleophiles. Next one is neutral nucleophiles. Next is a neutral nucleophiles. Next is a neutral nucleophiles. All Lewis bases which contain lone pairs are neutral nucleophiles. All Lewis bases which contain lone pairs are neutral nucleophiles. Neutral nucleophiles. Example of neutral nucleophiles. NH3 or NHR or 3N, NH2, NH2. These are example of nitrogen nucleophile. These are nitrogen nucleophile. Nitrogen nucleophile. Next one is H2O, ROH, ROR. These are the example of oxygen nucleophile. Oxygen nucleophile. SH2, RSH, R2S. These are sulfur nucleophile. PH3, phosphine. RPH2, R2PH, R3P. This is a phosphorus nucleophile. Phosphorus nucleophile. These are the example of neutral nucleophile. Next one is amphidentate nucleophile. Amphidentate nucleophile. Amphidentate nucleophiles. Nucleophiles which are having two sets of electron centers are called amphidentate nucleophile. Nucleophile which have nucleophile which have two sides of electron rich centers. Electron rich centers are called ambidentate nucleophile. Nucleophile which have two sides of electron rich centers are called ambidentate nucleophile, or in which two or more atom bear an unshared pair of electron. Unshared pair of electron, which two or more atom bear an unshared pair of electrons are also called ambidentate nucleophile. Example, cyanide donate the two atom electron rich centers, carbon donate and nitrogen donate. Next, NO2 minus donated nitrogen atom and oxygen atom. These are the example of ambidentate nucleophiles. Next term is amphiphiles. Amphiphile. What is amphiphile? What is amphiphile? What is amphiphile? Molecule containing multiple bond between cation and more electronegative atom can act both electrophile and nucleophiles are called amphiphiles. Amphiphile. Molecule containing multiple bond between cation and a more electronegative atom can act both as electrophile or nucleophile. Electrophiles or nucleophiles or amphiphile. Let's take example of amphiphile. So carbonyl is there, CO, carbonyl. Okay. Here the pi electron shift to oxygen, carbon getting partial positive charge, oxygen getting partial negative charge. Carbon is the electrophile. Oxygen is the nucleophile. These are amphiphile. CO is the amphiphile. Second example, methyl cyanide. Here the pi bond shift to nitrogen. Carbon is the electrophile, nitrogen is a nucleophile. Carbon is the electrophile, nitrogen is a nucleophile. These are amphiphiles. Okay. Third one, free radicals. Free radicals are neutral species. Free radicals are neutral species which having unpaired electrons. Free radicals are neutral species which having unpaired electrons are called free radicals. Example, chlorine free radical, bromine free radical, alkoxy OR free radical, alkyl free radical, and methyl free radical. These are the example of free radicals. This is the attacking reagents and types of attacking reagents. Once revise the total topic. Attacking reagent. The species which attacks an substrate molecule or intermediate and form a product is called as attacking reagent. Generally, attacking reagents are electrophiles, nucleophiles, free radicals. See, electrophiles. Electron-loving species are called electrophiles. Electrophiles are generally two types: charged electrophiles, neutral electrophiles. Nucleophiles. Nucleon-loving species are called nucleophiles. These are three types: charged nucleophiles, neutral nucleophiles, and ambidentate nucleophiles. Ambidentate nucleophiles. Amphiphiles. Amphiphiles means molecule containing multiple bond between cation and more electronegative atom can act both as electrophile or nucleophile. Example is a carbonyl and a methyl cyanide. And free radical. Free radicals are neutral species which having unpaired electrons are called free radicals. This is a attacking reagent. Thank you.